Hello everyone. In this video I'm gonna discuss the hook, and this hook is Tiemco 108 SBBL. This is size 16. It's easier to see and it's maybe my most used hook. The reason why I'm using this hook is you can watch Galloup's video, and he made a point with this thread is going to be water surface, and as you can see this part of the hook is under the water surface, this front part. And what that does is it submerges the tippet under the surface, which creates less footprint of a tippet that can actually put off the fish from our fly. If you watched my video about underwater world of flies, you can see that I also mentioned the footprint that tippet leaves on the surface. So let's make just one quick fly and see why I do what I do. Kelly and other people on the internet, I noticed they use jig hooks for this, but this is dry fly hook, which I think is better as opposed to jig hook, because jig hook you need to dress a little bit more to make it float, and this one you can dress more delicately. So I'm making an ant, and I made it already, so you can skip to the end of the video if you want, or you can stay with me and maybe hear something new. So I'm making a thread foundation with flat thread, which creates less bulk. As you can see, I counter spin my bobbin, so I flatten the thread. Okay, now with Swiss CDC mixture of fur and CDC, I'm creating abdomen of an ant, and I'm not going to make it super super round. It's gonna have some hairs sticking out. Well, let me dub it the correct way. So you dub it clockwise direction, because this way it will actually tighten as you wind it on the hook. I'm still trying to make this my habit, because all my life, tying life, I was dubbing it anti-clockwise, because it's kind of natural for the fingers to go that way, I think. Well, I'm gonna go like so. You start and you dub the abdomen you prefer. You can dub it a little bit more thick. If you want it to be less hairy, just make tighter dubbing noodle. If you want more hairs to stick out, make more loose dubbing noodle. And this is it. Now I'm gonna counter spin my thread again, and when I see it flattening out, I'll just go and advance forward. And then here, just before my head, this is going to be head, I'm not going to cover this part of the hook. This is where I want to attach my flesh, and I do it with like so it creates V. Now cut off the excess right away. We will correct it a little bit later, but with one more wrap, secure everything here, and then go backwards. Now this is the place you're going to create the thorax area with the same material, just less of it, and don't make it as tight as you did the abdomen. So you want to suggest legs, and then as you can see it's not so tight. Now I'll add a little bit more, I guess. You can always, when you see you had enough, just take, I need place to place my wings. Now as you can see, I'm suggesting legs with this, and now I'm gonna pull back the wings that are going to shine a little bit through CDC. I'm not worried about this. So this is it. I got V shape here, and now let's create wings. For the wings, I'm gonna use, in this case, just one CDC feather, and this one is huge. Because I use this on a rather calm water, I can allow myself to use just one CDC. Usually I would use two. but I'm using these on very calm water, so I don't need much surface tension to hold my fly into position. And just because of flat water and nice calm water, I need my tippet submerged, because fish, they take those flies more gently, they have time to observe and to see all those faults. So I'm gonna align it with a hook, or a little bit extend over there, and counterspin the thread. Now I'll place it on the top of the hook. 1, 2, 3. 3 reps, and then I'll do 1, 2, 3 here. Flatten the thread again and make a whip finish. Now whip finish I'm going to do into the CDC going backwards. Well, I'm gonna start there because I want to lock this feather like so. So I'm gonna pull everything up and backwards, and I'm gonna start creating nice little head. That's it. Now I'm gonna cut it relatively close, but not too close. And this is what I got. I got a nice little ant pattern with wings that are shining, CDC wings for support, CDC abdomen and thorax to suggest life and the shape. As you can see, 2 distinct segments. And I have this front part like a beak that will actually penetrate the water and keep my tippet away from the sight of the fish. So that's more or less all that is with this ant. It catches a lot of fish. It even catches fish when I drown it and I strip it slowly if I need. But ants don't swim underwater, but fish regardless will take it. Just vary in your presentations and you will catch some fish. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe, share, comment down below, and see you next week.